Hello, this is Sky Moore. This segment is on payments under distribution contracts and issues that come up. So you're a film producer, you've entered into a distribution agreement with a third party. Let's say you've sold the rights to Germany. What are the issues that come up? The first thing is a deposit. Often you ask for a deposit from the distributor. Often it's 10 to 20% of the amount that they've agreed to pay you as the minimum guarantee. That payment often comes in prior to completion of the film. Indeed, often prior to even commencement of principal photography. From the distributor's point of view, they should be asking to get a security interest in the film, or should be on the completion guarantee as coverage in case that film isn't delivered. They often don't ask for that, but it's an important issue. The next issue that comes up is the main payment, called the minimum guarantee, that is usually stated as a percentage of the budget of the film. I discussed this under a segment called the budget, and it's called the budget sales corollary. And one thing to look out for there is withholding taxes. If the contract is silent on the point, the foreign distributor will have the right to withhold from the payment whatever is required under local foreign law as withholding taxes, and it can be as much as 10 or 20% of the amount that's owed. Sometimes, to avoid this problem of withholding taxes, companies often use intermediaries that are based in countries that have a favorable treaty with the local country, so that there's no withholding between the foreign country and the intermediary, and then no withholding from the intermediary back to the film company. And that's the reason that intermediaries are used. It's very common in the film industry to use them. Another issue is what happens if the distributor doesn't pay when the time comes to pay that minimum guarantee. Typically that they will lose their rights to the film, and there may be even remedies beyond that. Sometimes that they have posted a letter of credit as security for their payment, which gives the film company the right to go after a bank. And then beyond the minimum guarantee, the distributor will owe what we call overages. And overages are simply contingent payments that are based on the success of the film in the local market. And the contracts can be worded all different ways as to how that payment is calculated. But those overages in turn may also be subject to withholding taxes. And again, they may run through an intermediary to avoid the imposition of withholding taxes on those payments. That's the basic things that you need to know about payments by distributors. This is Sky Moore signing off on this segment. Hope you join me for the next one. Thank you.